Alright, this is the character I ended up creating. I wanted to go with a mage because I like conjuring. So I had to go with the Daggerfall Covenant because they have the Brenton, which is pretty good with magic recovery, light armor, alliance points. I don't really know what those are yet. Spell resistance, cost reduction of spells. So yeah, so I can just like keep on casting and stuff. And I chose a sorcerer because they can conjure. And then I just kind of tried to make her look like mage-like. I figured with like, I don't know, dark makeup and like jewelry and stuff, sort of, I don't know, how I picture mages, I suppose. And I don't know, I always expect mages to be sorceresses. So I went with a female. I don't know why, it's just something I always expect. I will skip the tutorial. Oh, crap. What about just my name? Can be a boy or a girl. Shit. Pause while I figure this out. Okay, so the name I found that worked, I just made it Jesse space Z. So I already did the tutorial. It's kind of long, so I wanted to skip it this time. Drink. Oh, 2 rewards already. Okay, so let's go with magic. Titles. Outfits. I don't know what any of that is yet. Okay, commit is Alright, skill lines allow me to customize my combat style, fight the way I want. Alright, so this is like perks, looks like. So we should probably just go with Conjure Dark Crystals. Yeah, it looks like this is... Could go with World Magic, Soul Trap. Claim to their soul, dealing 5,088 magic damage. Or physical over 10 seconds. Based on my highest offensive stats, fills an empty soul gem. I don't know if I quite need to fill soul gems yet. Daedric summoning. Yeah, that's what I'm all about right here. Summon unstable familiar. Okay, sweet. Oh, they just automatically leveled me to level 3 too. Alright, more magicka. And can we like level this even more? No, it's just a skill I unlock. Okay, so dark magic. Down lightning to strike an enemy. Enemy falls below 20% health. Explosion deals an extra 4,689 shock damage to them and enemies nearby. Well, that's interesting. Crystal Shard. This is just like a more standard. Let's go with Storm Calling. Sounds neat. Doesn't deal as much damage at first, but then it can deal more to people, like, overall. Oh, they gave me a sword.
If you'll excuse me, I'm quite busy at the moment. Come back and see me later. Seyda-Neen is the preeminent port into Vardenfell. I process new arrivals so the tribunal knows who might be gallivanting across this fair land. It's so much more prestigious than my efforts for the Gold Coast Trading Company.
Used to work for Gold Coast?
Once, long ago, in another life, I served as a clerk for the company right here in Vardenfell. Helped build many of the fine Imperial-style structures you see. I must have impressed House Hlalu, for they offered me this distinguished position.
You like working for them?
For the most part. But sometimes it takes great effort not to strangle one or more of these pointy-eared blusterers. For example, no one ever remembers their birth sign. Some even try to change their answers on repeat visits, as if I wouldn't notice.
Okay. Oh, it's above me. Well, let's see what's down here first. I don't need to steal. My other character's a thief. Alright, let's check the map. Where am I supposed to go? Where does it say I don't have any quests?
Please, someone, we need help.
Oh, so this must be like nearby quests.
There's an armiger injured on the road outside Seyda-Neen. So much blood. They need help.
Alright, tell me what
I'm
happened.
not exactly sure. The buoyant armiger was accompanying Canon Valasa on a mission for Lord Vivek, but something terrible must have happened. Canon Valasa sent me to find help. She's on the road just outside of Seyda-Neen. Will you help them?
Sure, I'll find her. Oh, by the way, this takes place in Morrowind. The expansion takes place in Skyrim. So you're gonna see a lot of like weird mushrooms and shit and tons of dark elves, because we're in Morrowind.
Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple tribunal priest, and the trouble at the ancestral tomb was too much for even our buoyant armiger to deal with. I have failed Lord Vivek, and left a colleague alone at the tomb.
What happened?
Lord Vivek sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Andrano ancestral tomb. We were attacked when we got there, and our guard was seriously hurt. I barely got her to safety, but we failed to complete the mission Lord Vivek bestowed upon us.
Three of you? You mentioned another priest.
Canon Levoul. He remained behind after we retreated from the tomb. I know he wants to get back inside and ask Lord Vivek's questions, but there's no way he can get past the Daedra or ask the questions on his own. May the three grant him wisdom.
I'll take care of it.
What's wrong? Someone help!
The three. First a wounded armiger, now this.
By dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of
Check
my
out
beloved
this
Vardenfell.
motherfucker.
But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
Those monsters. It's too dangerous. What am I going to do?
The fuck? Get him, motherfucker! I think he was talking about the monsters inside, but I just wanted to kill
Canon
something.
Valis send you. Oh, she did, didn't she? That means she made it to Seydanin. Vivek be praised. Will you help me complete my mission? It would be sacrilege if I don't enter my family's tomb and make Lord Vivek's inquiries.
I'll help you
As
enter the
saints
tomb.
declare, the tribunal always provides. We'll need to be cautious, however. Daedra invaded the tomb. Makes it hard to talk to one's ancestors while monsters try to eat you. I'll also need your help when we reach the summoning chamber.
Kinda
Take the
help.
scroll with Lord Vivek's inquiries, while I summon forth my ancestor spirit and concentrate on maintaining the connection. You must ask the questions. He insists we use the exact phrasing. We can go inside. I've already lost precious time due to the buoyant armiger's wounds, but I suppose a few more moments won't make the volcano erupt or the moonlit fall from the sky or anything. What else can I tell you, my friend?
What kind of creatures?
I can tell you why they weren't here the last time I paid my respects. Canon Valasar thinks they're some kind of Daedra, determined to keep us from fulfilling Lord Vivek's will. Until you showed up, I wasn't sure what I was going to do.
And why are we doing this?
I'm not quite sure, and it wasn't my place to ask. When your living god gives you a task, you say, "Yes, my lord." The questions seem to involve the time before the tribunal, which I assume is why we must ask them of my long-dead ancestor.
Tell me about your ancestor.
A few of my contemporaries can boast of a luminary such as Farina Andrino occupying a prime branch upon their family tree. Lady Farina studied at the feet of Sothasil, and was counted among his companions before the tribunal rose to power.
Who is Sothasil?
Who's Sothasil? It's like asking who are Vivek and Almalexia. They are the tribunal, the living gods of the Dunmer. Sothasil is the architect of time and the binder of oblivion. If you want to know more, we can talk after we've finished.
Do I look like a dark elf to you, buddy? No. I look like a Brenton. Coming or what, bro?
Valasar sent you. Oh, she did, didn't she? As the saints declare, take this scroll with Lord Vivek's inquiries, while I summon forth my ancestor spirit and concentrate.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
To do this. I wish I knew how Daedra got into my family tomb, but I'm sure you can handle them. At least you know they're there. They ambushed poor Armiger Urnsi. Took her completely by surprise. Follow me. I'll open the door. Follow me, but keep an eye out for those Daedra.
So you can get like pets and stuff in this game. I'm not sure if they fight with you or not.
The creatures attacked as soon as we
But-
entered the Hall of Remembrance.
That's part of why I like conjuring, is because I can have little guys with me, and eventually you can get awesome guys. Ooh, beatdown. Oh, my little guy is, I really can cast, like, pretty quick. Oh, can't be open from this side. That must be a way to get out. Damn. Get him, little guy. I want you to tank for me. Oops. I keep casting him. Wasted a bunch of my magicka doing dumb shit. Maple Dishonored Slaver's great sword, and this is Restoration Staff. Okay, select an item, E to equip. Alright, mark unwanted items as junk. You can quickly sell all junk. Alright, well, is there not a hotkey for junk? So this looks like it doesn't tell me of any abilities it has, but I would assume the damage it's showing is for ranged. Aha! Okay, good. I can handle that.
This used to be such a peaceful place. I came here as a young acolyte to meditate.
Ah, shit. Eat it! Alright, now get over here by your friend, and I'll blast you both. Yeah, there we go. Oh, does this use magicka? Oh, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Oh, it sucks her health. Alright, interesting. Is my little guy dead? Good job, little monkey Daedra.
But all I see is dust.
Think home in on me? Oh, what now? Oh boy. Run! Thought this... Oh. Hey buddy, you protect me. I can't tell if this thing is healing me or not. Oh boy. Yeah, in hand-to-hand combat, there's like an interrupt that you can do. Looks like maybe this has it too. Oh yeah, it's just like a bash. Diagram, elf, basin ringed. Okay, furnishing, interesting. Where am I going? Okay, so it's above me. Looks like I gotta go this way. Odd bone. Sure.
We're nearly there. Then we can summon my ancestor.
It's my little bro. Missed. Dagger? Stick with the ranged.
The summoning chamber. I'll call forth my ancestor, then you can ask Vivek's questions.
Hasn't my rest been disturbed enough by those filthy Daedra? Why do you summon me, descendant?
My Lord Vivek has inquiries that only you can answer, my lady. My companion will present them with your permission.
The warrior poet? Very well. Ask Vivek's questions. Ask the warrior poet's questions, Outlander.
Lord Vivek asks, the heart of the world, key to ascension, should I be filled with apprehension?
Ah, Lord Vivek always had a way with words. Tell him to rest assured. The heart remains safe. I wonder why that concerns him. Ask the remaining questions as my time here is short.
Has the enemy of old returned, so devious and bold?
An enemy of old, yes. But not the one that Vivek presumes.
Did Sotha Sil in his unending crusade know our divinity would shrivel and fade?
Sotha Sil imagined multiple scenarios and contemplated endless solutions. He even experimented with his divinity, drawing energy to study before returning it. Loss will come, he foresaw, but not until the collapse of the temple. Now, back to sleep.
I hope that's what Lord Vivek needed. Let's talk outside.
Look at my little guy.
Thank you for helping me complete my task. Now, I need to return to Vivek City. Have you been there? It's amazing. Ziggurats rising out of the water, the moonlit hanging in the sky above. You should meet me there so I can introduce you to Lord Vivek.
Did you understand what your ancestor told us?
Just between us, I understood neither the questions asked nor the answers received. Not that I expected you. Some things aren't meant for mortal minds. That's another reason for you to come to Vivek City, to help me explain what my ancestors said.
I can help recount what happened.
Excellent. I just need to make a quick stop in Seydanin to check on my original traveling companions. When you get to Vivek City, head right to the palace and I'll meet you there. I know that Lord Vivek will want to reward you for assisting me.
I'll meet you there.
I'll be along shortly. When you get to Vivek City, head directly for Lord Vivek's palace. Once there, I'll make introductions and we can tell the warrior poet everything we've learned.
You said I could ask you more about the tribunal.
Of course. As I said, the tribunal consists of our three living gods, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil. They lead us in spiritual matters and rule over Dunmere society as god monarchs of the Dark Elves. I serve Vivek, but honor the entire tribunal.
Do all Dark Elves follow the tribunal?
Unfortunately, no. The Dunmer houses bow to the tribunal, but the savage Ashlanders refuse to acknowledge their divinity. The heretics never allowed themselves to be assimilated into the great houses. Instead, they hold to primitive superstitions.
Like Christianity. Alright. Where to next? So I don't think I have any more ability. It doesn't look like I leveled up. Yeah, level 3. Yeah, okay, this is just telling me that I got new skills because I started using a two-handed weapon. Restoration staff. Grand healing. Summon restoring spirits with your staff. Healing you and your allies in the target area. Okay. So yeah, this looks like it works differently. Soul Trap, Lay Claim to an enemy soul. Do I have this? Oh, I do. I can't even remember if I grabbed that or not. Hey, little guy. Eat lightning. Looks like crafting materials. I don't know if I should bother running around in Seydanin. It's probably just like a tutorial area. Like just low level side quests and shit.
Do mind the guar. Isn't country life grand? It's like I'm right back at home in Cyrodiil. Aside from the giant fungi and adorable lizard chickens, of course.
Adorable lizard chickens. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm into it. What's an Imperial doing in Vardenfell?
Running away from the war on the mainland, of course. More and more arrive each season. The new blood sends some dark elves into fits, but they agreed on shared borders when they signed the pact.
Okay. Groceries.
You're an adventurer, aren't you? I knew it. What an exciting life you must lead. You absolutely need to tell me all about it. Are you free later? I can meet you after the shop closes for the day.
Hitting on me a little bit. Let's sell. Thing is, I don't know what I need. Oh, dagger isn't worth anything. Sell you. Probably don't need the, oh, that's not worth anything. So the slaver's jerkin, I'll get better armor other places. Hat of health. Oh, this is pretty cool. I can zoom out pretty far. It's interesting. I'll play like this for a little while.
Outlander, a word. By order of the Deputy Governor of Sedanine, which happens to be me, the lighthouse is closed until further notice. On the other hand, I seek an outlander who's willing to do a little work.
What kind of work?
I need someone without ties to the area to look into a matter for me. It seems the lighthouse was broken into. The flame was extinguished. As a result, a ship crashed along the shore. There were fewer bodies than expected, both living and dead.
Want me to figure out who put out the flame?
I suspect slavers were involved, which means they had help here in town. I find that unacceptable. Discover who doused the lamp fire. They'll lead us to the slavers. Question Downs, who was on duty that night. He's in the lighthouse.
Okay.
I need to check in with the overseer. His workers are searching the wreckage, and I want to know what they've uncovered.
Did you find any survivors?
By the time we were alerted and had organized a response, precious moments had been lost. We rescued a few, but mostly we found those who had drowned or were crushed on the rocks. Even so, it was nowhere near the numbers a ship like that carries.
What should I know about the ship?
It's just a typical sailing ship from the mainland. I suppose it carried the usual complement of cargo and travelers eager to reach our verdant shores. I don't believe that such a vessel would make the trip without filling its holds. Damn slavers.
Why do you suspect slavers?
Ever since our agreement with the Pact went into effect, slavery has been outlawed throughout most of Morrowind. But all we did was drive the slavers into the shadows. This whole stinking event has their bloody fingerprints all over it.
Oh, but slavery's illegal? But I want a slave.
Here, and in all of the territories controlled by the great houses that support the Ebonheart Pact. If you stray into Telvanni or Dres territory, though, the practice remains strong and vibrant. Hence my current troubles.
Okay, tell me about
We're just a
Sedanine.
small outpost along the Bitter Coast, but I like to think of us as the gateway to Vardenfell. From here, Vivec City and the other inland locations are easily accessible. Governor O'Melian is in charge, although I contribute as necessary.
Cool. Let's track that one. Oh, can't jump over that. Camera's pretty smooth, actually. Does a good job of squeezing into first person, and I mean, it feels a little jerky. Just, I might have the sensitivity up too high, but too bad.
Halt! No one's allowed up here.
The Deputy Governor, Salvi, asked me to look
She
into
asked
this.
you to? An outlander? Isn't it enough she stuck me up here to guard the flame indefinitely, but now she's looking for help outside the house guard? What else can I expect after what happened the other night?
Yeah, your guards failed.
Findon sent a barrel of his finest ale for Watch Captain Bethes's birthday. Powerful stuff. One cup and we could barely keep our eyes open. The entire regiment was knocked on its collective arse. When I came to my senses, I saw that the fire had gone out.
Sounds like you were drugged to me, buddy. So you don't know who put out the flame?
Once I heard the crash along the shore, it was all I could do to get moving and raise the alarm. Cherish's water loves to loiter near the lighthouse. Maybe she noticed something. If you're intent on doing your job, you should talk to her.
Loves to loiter near the... What a pastime. I probably should put on some of the armor I got. Maybe I did need that slaver's tunic. I don't think I'm tracking the quest. To change focus, press T. Yeah, I thought I did that. You can use the map to see where to perform your next abandon the focus quest by pressing X. Oh, part of the zone story. That's what that is. So that's why it's always on my map. Oh, I wasn't sure if there was fall damage. Alright. Okay. I like crafting. Pick up some shit. So you're the loiterer.
Do you mind? Your dirty foot coverings are contaminating my pond.
Were you here the night of the shipwreck? Did you see anyone near the lighthouse?
So direct you are. It makes my tongue wither and the answers dry up in my mouth. Go and bother someone else with your parching questions.
The deputy governor can ask you instead. Oh, I don't have the perk. Okay. Are you looking for gold?
Now you insult me? I'll have you know I can take care of myself. Since you mentioned it, I've noticed that my favorite pond has become somewhat stagnant. I bet if we had some Findon special blend, my throat would moisten right back up.
Findon special blend?
Findon collects it from a secret location, where the sea meets the swamp in perfect harmony. Contains just enough salt to nourish my scales without drying them. You can buy it from him or fill a bucket yourself. Then we can talk.
Fine. Bitch. Eat lightning. Nope, nope, can't. Damn. I don't think I was paying enough attention. Did she tell me where the special pond was or whatever? Maybe Findon will tell me.
fountains bubbling and boiling like an overstuffed pot of fermented meat juice. I sure hope it settles down before something terrible happens.
Yeah. Oh, where the seawater and swamp water meet in perfect harmony. I don't even have enough gold. I suck. Maybe we can sell some shit. I don't really have anything that's worth much other than this soul gem. Alright. It does get kinda jerky. Ooh. Come here, come here. So, I mean, here's the swamp. Can't be that far away. Can't swim, little buddy? Oh, hello. Alright, need to remember to cast Soul Trap, fill my gem. Ooh. So, did I get it? No, it doesn't look like it. Maple lightning staff. It's lightning. I like that better. Alright. Now we're talking. Damage 1037. It's ornate, so I could just sell this. Or just the restoration staff. Yeah, that ought to do it.
Bah! Dull-clawed pieces of...
I won't pick up another side quest yet. So I'll probably just finish up the video after this quest. Usually like the first video to be a little longer. Typically should just be like a half hour or so. Ooh.
I only recently arrived and
Yeah. Alright, let's I thought I equipped that. Oh, maple is the... Alright, that's the material it's made out of. I didn't read the second word. I'm dumb.
I hear that the house guard broke...
Yeah. Alright, restoration stuff. So they deal the same damage, but whatever. So now I can get your special blend.
Is that the cherish's water? Oh dear, her scales are very sensitive, you know.
Would you be so kind as to move along? You're disrupting the current.
What the hell? Oh, I just drop it in. Oh, you're not going to talk to me now? Now that's a proper way to ask a question. As a matter of fact, did notice someone near the lighthouse that night. Who did you see? Keep asking the wrong question. Oh, it must not all be fully voice acted. Interesting. Keep asking the wrong question. I did not see anyone that night. I felt them. They made ripples in the water. I felt them stop by the tree that overlooks my pond. Then they moved off towards the lighthouse. Looked to the tree. Moist one. You never bothered to check out the tree. For my waters remain still, calm. Prying causes ripples, and ripples lead to more dry questions. Alright. Okay, your shrouding of the light proved a great boon to our holy plans. We led the pirate ship into the rocks and freed those unjustly imprisoned. The drugged guards slept through it all, just as we ordained. Do not be concerned over the loss of life. The innocent survived and the wicked perished. Look upon your just reward, included with this message, and be at peace. You shall know us by this phrase. The ending, the words is almzivi. Sure, okay. Oh boy. So this looks like it's a quest to just like have me meet everybody.
A little charred and I forgot to add spices. Plus I grabbed my scale lotion instead of the butter. So you probably don't want to eat here today.
Well, interesting.
That's something to do with the tribunal, isn't it? I'm sorry, but I really try not to pay too much attention to the Dark Elves and their strange religion.
Okay.
Not now, citizen. I'm up to my armpits in problem. Really, Outlander, it's commendable that you're trying to learn our ways, but the words of the tribunal just sound silly when you say them like that. I suggest you stick to sightseeing and leave the religion to us.
You can have the religion, bud.
An outlander. I can never seem to get enough of your kind here. You're welcome in Vardenfell, of course. Just obey the laws and refrain from causing trouble, and you'll get along just fine. What? What did you say? I suggest you leave now before I set the guards upon you.
Okay. That pissed him off.
Despite all the excitement around the recent shipwreck, I'm in here, guarding the governor's office. I suppose someone might want to steal a quill or a stack of parchment, but still, my talents are clearly being wasted.
Or someone might want to, I don't know, assassinate the governor.
Word of advice. Don't mention anything about the tribunal to the governor. He's not happy with some recent rules and regulations that have come down from on high.
Oh, is that why he's such a crabby crab? Talk of the gods makes my scales itch. If the living gods really cared, they wouldn't make me suffer. Take your religious foolishness and peddle it someplace else. I'm with you, scaled lady.
What?
Welcome to our shop. Feel free to look around. Keep it down. We don't want to attract undue attention. But what happened? I thought I was supposed to go to the drop. You didn't come all this way just to give me my reward, did you? Already? Let me see. Oh, it's beautiful. I love working for the tribunal. It's so much better than trying to earn a living as a thief in Vivec City. But where's your helmet? I've never seen an ordinator out of uniform before.
Ordinator, had you sabotaged the lighthouse?
Oh, right. We're not supposed to talk about ordinators in the tribunal in such a public place. But it feels good to be doing holy work for a change. And such a simple task, snuffing out the lighthouse flame. I mean, Umsithi is the ending of words.
How did you get past the guards?
Oh, that was easy. I put a sleeping draught in the ale they ordered for Watch Captain Bethes's birthday. The guards were unconscious within the hour. I hope I can be of service again. For the tribunal.
Okay, yeah, we already figured that out. Umsithi is the ending of words. Okie dokie. Oh, yeah! Oops.
Unfortunately, the wreck of the vessel provided no additional clues. Were you able to discover anything during your investigation?
Maris Rothrano says the tribunal hired her to extinguish the lighthouse lamp.
The young woman who works with the grocer. I doubt the tribunal would ask her to do something so reckless. Do you have any proof other than her word?
Found this note, along with a ruby.
This is disturbing. This parchment feels just like the sheets that Governor O'Melian's special orders from High Rock. I'm going to need you to acquire another sample from the governor's office. It's the only way to be certain.
Could you just ask him for some?
Not if I don't want him to know I suspect that he's working with the slavers, or the tribunal, though I still consider that to be some sort of fabrication. No, if I alert him too soon, he'll just cover his tracks.
Do you want me to steal it?
Not the office. He keeps it in his private quarters, accessed through the guardhouse. But I'd never suggest that you sneak into his quarters and steal a blank sheet of his special parchment. That would be against the law. Do you understand me?
Yep, I understand. Could you imagine if you're like just talking to some dude and instead of walking down the ramp, he jumped in the fucking water? And I can't get up now. What the shit? Why is my jumping so crappy? There we go. We'll just get hidden. The hell is that noise? A pet something? Hello, Mr. Guard. Just slip by. Oh boy! Oh, you stunned the shit out of me. Alright, get out! Get out! So is a guard gonna get pissed at me? Let's see if it's like Skyrim.
Don't give me any trouble. I can give you back your good name and clear your record. For a price.
Aha! Oh, I don't have clemency. I won't pay the bounty.
Why couldn't you just take the deal?
Okay. Alright, maybe I should have just taken the deal. I mean, I don't want to kill him. Damn, dude! Alright, what if I put my shit away? Okay. Bring stolen items to a fence. The guard confiscated any stolen items. Deducted your gold from your bounty. Gold is never taken from your bank. Killed by a guard. Guards cannot be killed, but you can't escape them, flee the area, or hide. Alright, interesting. Yes, how do I respawn? Oh, I can just get a fugitive to do it.
Hello. What are you doing out in the middle of nowhere? Going for a walk? This one often walks. Around here, I mean.
You're alright, you seem nervous.
Nervous? Me? Ha! Do not make this one laugh. Hallin here is just horrible. Bandits kicked this one out of his home and stole his crops. Hallingier is just a simple farmer, you see. They will make me a starving pauper. You will help? Oh, bless you. This one planted his crops in a cavern nearby. Saint Sipilu, please, retrieve my notes and poison the water. Without proper irrigation, the plants will wither. It pains me to kill them, but these bandits must not prosper.
Sounds shady, but sure.
You are a true hero, Walker. A brave and noble warrior. Falora and I are forever in your debt.
Exactly, are you growing?
Sorry, I was just...
Uh-huh.
You and I have the same belt buckle. What are the chances, huh? I am sorry. This one is a nervous wreck. Hallingier is growing a rare Khajiiti herb. Very delicate and very desirable. Good for seasoning fish and soothing the humors. Satisfied? Do not worry, Walker. You can depend on Hallingier. Falora is this one's loyal farmhand. She is not very bright, and she is very lazy. Always scribbling notes and asking silly questions. But I keep her on anyway. Hallingier always does right by his friends.
Can't you look for a better one?
I could, but this one likes Falora. Plus, she probably knows too much.
Sounds like you're growing ingredients for skooma. There's too much about what?
Oh, she knows too much about my farming practices. Yes, Hallingier has many secret farming tricks, like using fish heads and guar dung for fertilizer. But this one has already said too much, yes?
Yeah. Okay, for some reason I thought I could ask him to... Oh, ask Maurice to steal the parchment. Alright, well, I'm already hitting an hour, so I think what I'm going to do is stop this here, and I will pick this up at a later time. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, you still hate me? Oh, shit, what? How do I just pay my damn bounty? Dude, I'm sorry. I talk. Can I talk to you? Oh, he keeps rooting me. Okay, well, I'm gonna end this here. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one.